Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Emerald, where today we are going to be doing some things. Hang on a sec, I just noticed something was wrong. I'm trying some new audio settings that should result in, well, clearer audio, but probably also a little bit more background noise. But also, it seems that I needed to lower my gain just a smidge because that hello peaked. But yeah, we're going to be doing some things. We've already got 7 badges. We've got to get the dive TM and go get an 8th badge. And also, we've got to find shiny Landorus this stream, or else I believe it's going to become the longest shiny hunt on record on this channel. And so, let's get trying to do those things. So I think we get the dive TM in one of these houses. Not TM, HM. But I could be wrong on that front. I don't think it's going to be this one. My little brother says he likes to go find people's secret bases. Okay. You should make a secret base somewhere. I'll go find it. Yeah, nah. Nobody here. I believe that's Steven's house. Your Gardevoir. It likes green Pokeblocks, doesn't it? No, I'm positive of it. It definitely likes green Pokeblocks. Okay, so this is just a guy who's able to tell us what our Pokemon's favorite Pokeblock flavor is, I guess. Right, this is mini games. We don't need that. Oh. Hi, Team Magma. Well, I guess we're gonna play with them. Hang on, what's this guy's deal? Our life needs the sea to live, even though it makes its home on the land. Life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to the land. And the sea is always connected to the land. Yes, like the very shoreline here. Okay. Garnet, feeling good? I'm doing great. I'd heard Moss Deep's gym leader is pretty strong, so I decided to come take a look-see for myself. There's something wrong about this town. People are going on about a warning letter in the Space Center. I don't think it concerns me in any way, though. Even though I can't see my friend in Fortree, my Pokemon carries mail back and forth for us. I'm not lonesome, even though we're apart. My little sister exchanges mail with her boyfriend in Fortree. I don't envy her one bit at all. Okay, good. My Pokemon have been healed since the gym battle. Since this is Magma that we're dealing with, leaving Gardevoir in front is probably fine. As promised, we've come for the rocket fuel. ran out of fuel. Don't think you're on a roll just because you've beaten me. What does Team Magma even need rocket fuel for? I mean, I guess they've got a bunch of machines, but rocket fuel specifically? Team Magma can't be allowed to steal the rocket fuel. Oh, by the way, you can have this stone I found on the beach. What? Talk about a sudden change of subject. With Team Magma around, I guess strolls on the beach aren't safe. Team Aqua should take care of Team Magma. You know, you're right. But if they did that, Team Aqua will become bold and brazen, won't they? A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. But Team Magma wants to spoil that dream of mine. I'm not having any of that. This is an intent to steal notice. To the staff of the Space Center. How are you? We're doing fine. We will soon visit you to take your rocket fuel. Please don't try to stop us. We will take the fuel no matter what. Let there be more land. Team Magma. Well, it's nice of them to ask how they were first. Those Magma thugs have their sights set on our Space Center. But we can't allow anything that minor to interfere with our rocket launch. I know that things are a little haywire right now, but the rocket launched safely. That's successful launch number 3. We gave you fair warning. There's nothing sneaky about us. And I believe this will get Gardevoir to level 40. Yep. We should have used sneaky treachery. Okay, I get it already. The next time will come unannounced. Did we just make them better villains? This fella's a little underleveled. Actually, quite a lot underleveled. We should try and fix that at least a little bit. It'd be fixed quicker if I took the XP share off Ninetales. But I'm not gonna. But then again, what is there for a fire type to really do for us in the rest of this game? Like, we've got, what, a water gym? Or is it an ice gym? Well, if it's an ice gym, then fire's gonna do great, but... yeah, whatever. The rocket fuel the Space Center has in storage, that's what we're after. We mean to take every last bit of it. Well, at least it's not going to be earthquaking us. Ancient power is a bit of a concern, though. Rock Tomb would be if it wasn't inaccurate as heck. Please, can you spare some fuel? Even a chintzy cup will do. What are we going to do without with the rocket fuel? How would I know? Ask our leader upstairs. Hey, let me ask your leader upstairs. Our leader said no one, but no one gets past me. I do believe we will swap off of Swellow for this Mightyena. Let's go Laren. so close to actually getting some value out of that metal claw. Laren does not want to play with a Nummel. Apparently should have stayed in, though, because that would have been quadruply resisted. Another Mightyena. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you really want the bird that bad. Only really swapped it out because Intimidate. Why would you follow Odor Sleuth with Roar? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, oh yeah, now I can hit you. But please leave. Ack! Please, tell our leader that I never abandoned my post, that I stayed to the bitter end. Oh, hey fellas. What's wrong with you? You're outnumbered 3-1, but you still want to take us on? A reckless go-getter, are you? Okay, I'll go first. Just think, if this was a Gen 5 game, this would have been a triple battle. I lost, but it's too soon to be relieved. I'm up next. Oh, okay. Wow, again, it really just wanted to keep the bird, huh? Too bad I'm not keeping the bird. Laren's coming back. Oh. Well, if this strength goes through, it will get rid of the Mightyena. If. Carnivore does not want to be here. I mean, she'd probably be fine. But still. Okay, fine. Swampert will take care of it. I lost 2, but I bet you want to take a break, but I'm not about to let you do that. No, I'm actually just fine. You guys haven't really been that much of a problem. That last guy was just annoying is all. Speaking of annoying. We should have taken a break. That's what we should have done. We three losing like this, we look worse than usual by triple. 3 of us here, and look at the sorry mess we got ourselves into. Are we being useful to our leader at all? Why would Team Magma want to steal our rocket fuel in the first place? Team Magma, do they want to go to space too? If Team Magma takes the rocket fuel, I won't be able to go to space. They can't be allowed to get away with such an outrage. Team Magma, what's the point of stealing rocket fuel? Since you're so curious, you deserve an explanation. We're going to jettison the entire load into Mount Chimney. With Groudon gone, we have no need for that slag heap of a mountain. So we'll use the fuel's power to make the volcano erupt. It will be savage. We come all the way here to get some get some fuel, and we're interfered with again. If you're going to mess with us too, we'll take care of you at the same time. I guess we have to talk specifically to Maxie here. Clear out of the way! Don't you dare interfere! I guess we have to talk to Steven. Garnet, you're going to help me? Let's go into battle together. Are you ready? Not quite. Then hurry, get ready quickly. Let me just get someone a little better for the job. Oh. So we're likely to see Mightyena, Crobat, and Camerupt. So I guess Laren's good against 2 of those. And incredibly bad against the 3rd. Apparently with the exact right setup, you can get Steven's Metang to evolve in this, or to learn a new move or something. But it involves a lot of explosions. Goodbye, Camerupt. Really? That's what you went with? Scary face? On... Oh. There's the Mightyena using it. I was like... Wow, surely it's my team goes first. Yeah, just surf again. of course. Okay, Metal Claw on the Mightyena. Good choice. If this surf goes through, Mightyena's gone, but it didn't, of course. Oh, another Camerupt. I guess Mightyena's not going to be gone. Come on, get the surf. Good. Goodbye, Camerupt. Back. Swampert's attack is back down to neutral. Yeah, your taunt's not really going to help you much. Double Mightyena. Oh, good. So one of the Mightyenas is gone. Okay. Let's swap out for Laren. I guess I swapped out just in time. Alright, Batang, what I want to see is you using Psychic on that Crobat. But something tells me you're not going to. Yeah. Couldn't resist going for the KO. I mean, sure, the Reflect is nice and all, but that thing's not likely to actually get a KO anyway. You should have just used Psychic. This would be over now. All I just want to expand the landmass. I'm with our leader. We failed to make the volcano erupt. We failed to control Groudon after we had awoken it. Is our goal to expand the land misguided? Yes. I've been saying that this whole time. If we, Team Magma, are wrong, then might Team Aqua's goal to expand the sea also be equally misguided? Not equally misguided, but yes, still misguided. All right, we will give up on the fuel. There appear to be more important matters that I must examine. Phew, that was too tense. Garnet, thank you. I have something to give you as thanks for your support. Please come see me at home after this. Oh yes, I don't live in Rustboro City. I live right here on this island. Okay, these people are saying the same things as they used to, even though they've moved to different locations. A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip, wouldn't you agree, youngster? Hey there, trainer, a super rod really is super. Say all you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon off the sea floor. What do you think? You want it, don't you? You bet, you bet. After all, a super rod is really super. If there's any water, try dropping in your rod and see what bites. You don't drop your rod in the water, you drop your lure in the water, sir. If you try dropping your rod in the water, you're not going to have a rod anymore. That's how that works. Hey there, Outlander. Garnet. As you can see, there's not much here, but this is my home. Thank you for all that you've done. This is my token of appreciation. It's the hidden machine, Dive. No need to be shy, you've earned this, HM. While you're using Surf, you should notice dark patches of water. Use Dive if you come to deep water like it. You'll drop to the sea floor. When you want to come back up, use Dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface, though. Okay, we've got our Dive HM, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I have to teach it to Swampert. Unless I want to grab a new Pokemon just to be able to dive with. But that is part of why I kept Growl so long. Like, yeah, Growl can be useful in some battles. But it's also something that I never mind getting rid of. Yeah, exploring the dive spots in this game is pretty nice. Of course, the best part about it, honestly, the music. I love the dive music in this game. Okay, so I think I have to go south first. Hey Garnet, I was in Pacific-Log just now. I saw this huge green Pokemon flying across the sky. I've never seen anything that amazing before. I wish you could have seen it, Garnet. I'm sure I'll get a chance. And actually, let's dive right now. Seriously, this dive music. Love it. And like, what even is this trench? It's just a trench. What's it doing here? It's being a trench. Oh, hey. That is the submarine Team Aqua stole. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen and what I'm going to find if I were to surface here. Good old seafloor cavern. This music's pretty good, too. Honestly, a lot of music in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald is just fantastic. Swampert is not the best choice for a frontline Pokemon in a Team Aqua place. Not a terrible choice, but not the best. Ninetales is absolutely not the best. Shroomish would be better if they didn't have so many Zubats. So I think we're just going to go Gardevoir. Stomp this whole place. We don't need a kid around. Go on home already. I want to go home. I want to get a promotion so I can boss around the grunts. Oh. So we can get to that other entrance with great ease. There's also those. So hang on, that feels like progress. Then again, why would this guy be guarding this direction if this wasn't progress? That submarine, it's tiny inside. I'm sore all over. Yeah, submarines tend to be like that. Question is, how many Team Aqua people were actually in the submarine? Because if it's more than like 4... then that's honestly a shockingly large private submarine. Losing makes me sore. That submarine we jacked, man, it's brutal as a ride. It's way too tight in there. Okay, where does this go? More seafloor cavern. Okay, this also smells like progress. Why does everything have to smell like progress? Yeah, Outlander, it is never explained how we breathe underwater, though I believe Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire at least... like, added a face mask to your character while you're diving? And then Gen 5, for diving in those games, they just gave you a time limit, didn't they? Of course, you could only dive in Undella Bay, and it only existed to go try and find treasures to sell. Oh, hey, we found our way back to that other room we had been in. So this place is clearly labyrinthine. Okay, so we've got some currents. And we've only got one choice here because all 3 currents we can hop into converge. Okay, and then here we've also only got one choice. But here we have multiple choices, and we can't exactly see where the left one leads. Nor can we see where the right one leads. But I think the right one's more likely to lead us somewhere valuable. And sure enough. somehow we've found our way back to the entrance. Even though that is not at all where we came in from, that current into the thing. Non-Euclidean action is right. People think we only got to go into the distortion world in Platinum. No, it was here all along. Okay, so if I want to get in there, I need to first get over to the left side. Just trying to get to new places before I go to old places again. Even though the old places still have more places to explore. Is this that same room? And there's exactly one spot from whence we can escape that little entry. And no, this is a different room. Okay, so looks like we need to go here and then up from here if we want to get anywhere new. Sorry, Tentacle, you may be level 31, but you're still not worth enough XP to bother with. So up from here, and that gets us to here. And now we need to go somewhere else. Okay, so going to the upper current from this section of calm water will get us where we need to go. And hey, Golbat's worth decent XP. Here, and okay, now we can go up here, and we have reached somewhere new. Why is there a ledge here if there's also an opening? And I guess all those rocks are there for the pushing in case you want to avoid these battles. Swallow could use the XP, but let's put Shroomish there. Ah, how did you manage to get here without a submarine? What an impressive child. But it won't do to have you meddling about here. And I do want payback for what happened at the Weather Institute. I'm going to give you a little taste of pain. Resign yourself to it. For our dream to become real, we need the power of Pokemon. But meddlers like you use the power of Pokemon to mess with us, even at a place like this. Life just doesn't work the way we need it to. Sharpedo is strangely bouncy in this game. I don't think the Sharpedo will survive this, but just in case, the Mega Drain was there. Yeah, Sharpedo's defenses are too low for that. And another Mightyena. For that one. Hey, stun spore value. Of course. Oh no, you've slowed down the slowest Pokemon on the field. What will I do? Oh boy, the game's gonna lie to us after this battle. If Laren hit itself there, Shroomish would have taken that KO. All by itself, no less. Alright, time to roll the dice. And let's swap Shroomish out for Swellow, because Swellow can use the XP. Hey, it worked. And with the swagger boost, there's no way that's not a KO. Laughing sounds. Ouch! Gwah! Don't lie to me, game. I don't appreciate being lied to. You know, we don't dare question the motives of our leader. But here you are, just some punk going up against our boss. Maybe you must be something. You're so darn strong. It's terribly disappointing that you're not a Team Aqua member. You could have enjoyed the fabulous world our boss has promised as one of us. This feels way too much like progress, and there's still a direction that I haven't gone yet. Okay, so to get through here... we push this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I'm gonna assume that the other, no, because we did see grunts the other direction, didn't we? So yeah, I'm gonna go back. At least getting out of here is easier than getting in. Getting in, you gotta push almost every boulder. Are there nothing but Zubats in the cave here? Like, sure, on the water there's more than just Zubats, but I have not encountered anything but bats from walking. So I suppose that makes this place really good for speed EV training. Anything, or anywhere where you can only encounter a Pokemon that gives one sort of EV does become instantly much more useful for EV training. So this being Gen 3, we actually have to count our EVs as we train because you can get up to 255. And that means you get 3 wasted EVs that amount to nothing. So you gotta actually count so that you don't get to 255 and you stop at 252. Good news is I already got Pokerust, so I don't have to worry about potentially getting it mid-EV grinding, and thus throwing off all of my counts. Still can't believe I got Pokerust before the first gym. Like, that doesn't just happen. Except it did. So we haven't gone right here. Okay, and going right just leads to the top left part of the same chamber that we would have gotten to if we went left. But if going left gets us to the bottom right part, because that's how this cave works, I guess. We knew it was non-Euclidean, but we didn't know how non-Euclidean. Who are you? Where did you come in from? Who are you? Where do you think you're going? So they had at least 6 grunts and 1 Archie in the submarine, which does seem like a lot. But I guess maybe that's part of why it was so cramped, huh? Well, I guess 5 grunts, 1 admin, and 1 Archie. I can't go demoting Shelly just for the sake of expedience in talking. Lost it. I failed to win. My partner forgot the map in that submarine. How's that for being useless? I can't find the way out. I'm not afraid, don't get me wrong. Buddy, you hop down this ledge and then it's that way. And this is a room we haven't been to yet, I don't think. Honestly, I should just push the boulder on the right. There we go. Wait, no, this is a room we have been to. This is a room we haven't been to because it's the entrance. Okay. We have now been everywhere. Which means we can now actually leave. And by leave, I mean go the direction we're supposed to. Okay, so we gotta go all the way to the left side in order to get to the right side. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Feels like there should be an item between these. Why is the background just blindingly white? Oh boy, time to push the boulders again. Well, gee, if that ain't a super ancient Pokemon. Which I still think is a really dumb term that they have adapted, or adopted for these Pokemon. Hold it right there! So it was you after all. Behold! See how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. I didn't chase you here. I got here before you did. You chased me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Archie is way better. And hey, while we're on this ribbon road, we will see him eventually. Or will we? Only if I go Alpha Sapphire, I guess. Which I probably will. Just because I like it better. But hey, whatever. Yeah, Outlander, he is gonna make me disappear, which is 4Kids serious, but at least it's not as 4Kids serious as Final Fantasy 1. I will never forget how in Final Fantasy 1, Garland states, and I quote, "I, Garland, will knock you all down." Like, big bad villain says he will knock you down. That's it. That's all he says he's gonna do to you. Just knock you down. Nice crit. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like in this run I've seen way more crits than I should have. On both sides. Like, it feels like almost every battle, but then again, that's probably just confirmation bias, like, only the times where we actually crit stick out in our minds. And thus, those are the ones we remember. And because those are the ones we remember and we forget the ones where we don't crit, well, those don't stick out. And thus, we don't remember them and they don't influence our opinions. But still, it feels like I've seen way more crits than I should have. Really? You're using a super potion when it's not even in the yellow? Well, I guess you did get full value out of it. Dang. Buddy, you already taunted me. What? I lost to a mere child like you. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. He's channeling his inner Barry. I have this. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. You can make Kyogre? Wow, I thought it was already there. The red orb suddenly began shining by itself. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb... Where did Kyogre go? Huh? It's a message from our members outside. Yes, what is it? It's raining heavily? Good, that should have happened. That is why we awakened Kyogre, to realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned. You're in danger. That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. So, they tell him that it's raining far harder than they expected and they are in danger. And he says, no, hold your position. Are you trying to get them killed, Archie? There's something wrong. The red orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? What have you wrought? Archie, you've finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. Kind of weird that when we saw Groudon get freed, literally nothing came of it. But Kyogre getting freed instantly causes catastrophic rain. It's almost as though one of those two Pokemon is way better than the other, and one of these two teams has a much more fully thought out plan than the other. And even they didn't think it out fully. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. We don't have the time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. Also, how did Team Magma get in here? Did they learn dive? What Pokemon did they teach to dive? How did you get here? See if what you've wrought is the world that we desired. Garnet, come on, you have to get out of here too. What happened? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? Yes. I only wanted... Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. Garnet, don't say anything. I know that I have no right to be critical of Archie, but the way things are now, I doubt that we humans will be capable of doing anything about it. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. The responsibility for putting an end to this falls to Archie and me. This defies belief. Those super ancient Pokemon. Their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature. Garnet, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. Which, by the way, it still bothers me that Kyogre's ability is Drizzle. The least catastrophic of any type of rain. It should have been Deluge. That's what it should have been named. Like, Groudon gets Drought, which is at least something serious. But Kyogre just gets Drizzle. It's Kyogre. Look at the catastrophic weather that it's creating. But no, this is just drizzle at work. If this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the whole world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sootopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point arguing here. Sootopolis might provide answers. Garnet, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sootopolis. I keep on going back and forth between Sootopolis and Sootopolis. It's probably supposed to be Sootopolis. But my mouth wants to say Sootopolis whenever I see it. Hi, Garnet. Hello, this is Lau. I saw this Spindo a while back, but I couldn't catch it. It was so close, too. Well, see you again. Yes, that's the type of call you have when there's catastrophic weather events going on. I saw a Spinda, but I failed to catch it. Anyway, bye. Do you have a rival? A rival? Do you have a rival whom you just hate to lose against? Not really. Okay, so yeah, crits being 1/16th instead of 1/24th does make sense now. And yeah, double damage. I did know that they had the damage nerfed in like Gen 5 or 6 or 7. I knew that they got nerfed at some point. Yeah, Gen 7. Yeah. Wasn't there a generation where they got nerfed like harder and then they got buffed again? I feel like that was a thing. Like, I feel like one of the generations crits were only like 1.25. But I might just be thinking of something completely different. Arg, I hate losing. Okay, this does not seem to be how I get to Satopolis. And this is just a trench. Nothing particularly noteworthy about it, other than this rock. Which, hey, at least had something. Okay, where am I? Okay, if I just go west from here, then we'll get another encounter. Because that's how this game works. Okay, this is the trench that goes around Satopolis. Which means if I dive around here, I should be able to get in. Feels kind of bad to have ignored all of the sea route trainers, pretty much. But it's not a huge deal. It's kind of a deal. Not a huge deal. Anyway, I'm just going to Satopolis to get the fly spot. Feels weird that the camera had to pan right a little bit before going up. Why couldn't they just center these islands? So, the implication here, that the visuals implication. Groudon creates land, even though what it actually does is just make the sun strong so that water evaporates. While Kyogre somehow makes the water deeper around itself, even though what it does is make rain that should raise the water level everywhere. Like, neither one of these makes sense with regards to the Pokemon's actual abilities. How would deepening the water around itself even work? Does it, like, erode the sea floor beneath itself? Where does all that dirt go? Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here. It's the red orb. Calm down. Kyogre. It's no good. It's not responding at all. Groudon, please, stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. If you keep going, all Hoenn, not just Sootopolis, will be utterly ruined. Well, time to go see a long green boy about this. I guess maybe we should talk to Steven. Just because he might say something interesting. Those Pokemon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep. And now they are smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Garnet. You being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Oh, I guess we did need to talk to him. How far are we going? Listen, Garnet. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? No, they're to be captured. But that's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. He probably was trailing off, so like, Pokemon are really more... Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. That's right, I went down the blue side. Ah, so you are Garnet. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis, but something came up. That something being a promotion to champion, for some reason. It's not like I could beat Steven. I mean, I might be able to, but he's much better, honestly. So now I've entrusted my mentor, Juan, with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said that it's pronounced Rayquaza, but those people are wrong according to official pronunciations. Anyway, it's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Garnet, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? Yeah, it's at the top of a tower. Out at sea. If you do, please tell me. Well, we're in the Cave of Origin right now. So it ain't here. Mount Byer's a volcano. And the Sky Pillar is a place we haven't been yet, and I don't think has ever been mentioned to us. Like, all that we knew about it was Brendan said he saw a long green Pokemon near Pacifidlog. But yeah, it's Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Garnet, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Oh, are you going to take me there? No. No, you're not. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away, he says, as he leaves without me. That feel when you're not looking at the right screen and thus end up bonking walls multiple times. I wonder. So, in order to get out of here, I basically got to go like that. It might be faster to just leave from Moss Deep again. So I'm going to do that. We've been working so hard to mount a Pokemon League challenge. We can't afford to lose now. So, is the weather going to be sunny or rainy when battle starts? Rainy. Well, I guess that's helpful. Keeps this gloom from potentially firing off a solar beam. So I guess the in-battle weather matches what the out-of-battle weather was the moment that the transition from out-of-battle to in-battle happened. Oh, look at him march. Does that make him a March hare? Or I guess her. Oh, how could this happen? After all I've done to get here, I won't give up after one setback. Evergrande City is still a long ways away. Or perhaps it's Evergrande. Well, I don't like pronouncing it Evergrande personally because that's mixing two languages in its name. And also, Grande just means big, which seems weird and wrong for a place for the Elite Four. Whereas Grand, well, that's grand. My first victory seems to be far away, too. So this guy hasn't won a battle yet? I know I'm not good now, but I think I can win eventually. Please register me in your Pokénav. My whole life has been about losing, but I will never give up. Say, hey, let's get on with it. It's a Spheal! Every day we get to see a Spheal is a good day. I'm beaten. That's it. Done. There's nothing for a loser. Time for me to beat it home. This is my first triathlon. I'm all tense and nervous. What is that behind him? Like, are those broken Pokeballs? What are those? Is it some evil water spirit's eyes with its right eye, like, in a cross-eyed position and its left eye staring straight upward? What are those? Ah, I failed to win. If I'm all tensed up, I won't be able to give it my all. I'm in the middle of a triathlon, but sure, why don't we battle? She's got them too. What are they? They're the exact same sprites too. They're just closer together now. Like, are they a broken Pokeball? Is that what that is? I don't know what those are supposed to be. I was sure I'd win. Do you know what's the greatest thing about triathlons? Testing the limits of your own strength and endurance against Mother Nature. What's the hurry? Let's take it slow and easy. Surfing isn't as easy as it seems, isn't that right? We're gonna let Shroomish take this KO. He deserves it. Oh my, I wanted to relax a little more. Winning sure isn't easy. You have your sights on the Pokemon League? Keep at it. Don't you hate making mistakes when you're in a rush? That's why I try to take things slowly. What a surprise! I didn't expect to see a trainer out in the sea. I think we should battle. Oh, you're poor Gyarados. This kid's awfully tough. Your eyes have that look of someone who's experienced harsh challenges and won. It suits you well. In the deep blue sea, my shattered blue heart finds comfort among waves. Floating on the open sea like this, it's peaceful. That Whalmer reminds me I need to get myself a Wailord. And a Relicanth. I mean, I don't need to, but I kind of want to. The Reggies are neat. And I would be doing a disservice if I weren't to at least try to play with them on stream. Nice effect spore, though. How on earth was Ice Ball a contact move? Like, it clearly just threw a ball of ice. How is that a contact move? Like the vast blue sea, the world of Pokemon spans depths beyond belief. I need it to be a little less peaceful. Swimming and battling like this, I'm one happy guy. The world's children dream of one day becoming the Pokemon champion. I believe you mean a Pokemon champion. The people of Pacific Log are a peaceful bunch. They never get angry. That goes for me, too. If you can beat me, I'll give you some great information. Oops. Oh, did I lose? There's an odd place nearby. There's a huge tower there. Why don't you go take a look? Oh, wait. I'm not angry, honestly. But boy, you're strong. Ha ha ha. The sea is teeming with Pokemon. It's not easy swimming, I tell you. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of random encounters myself. Oh, your poor Pelipper. Sure, waste my PP. You jerk. You just talked about how many wild Pokemon there are here, and now you're wasting my PP so I have a harder time dealing with them? Rude. So, something I am realizing as we do these battles. Pokemon raised by trainers are seriously tough. So when it fades out, we can see that there's actually supposed to be like lines in the background here. And yet I'm seeing it as just pure white void, which tells me... I'm going to save before I do anything else here. Tells me that it's probably one of the display settings on my analog pocket that is washing things out. Settings, not tools. Pocket systems, GBA, video. I don't think any of these would do it. So if we put desaturation at +1, that'll at least make things closer to how they were meant to look on an original GBA screen. Would display mode? No, display mode wouldn't really help much because that is just emulating how other things look. Frame blending, when it's on, makes it so that things that flash in order to simulate transparency get blended together so that they better simulate transparency. Which this game does have some of, so we're going to keep that on. And I don't think that would really change anything, but I guess that's really all the options we have. Really? Lau again? Hi, Garnet. Hello, this is Lau. I tried battling another trainer, but I lost. It was really disappointing. Well, see you again. That's twice in a row that Lau has been the one to call us. Why do men love bathing suits so much? They all ogle me. So, I'm going to tell you a secret. What the men like isn't the bathing suit. It's the person the bathing suit reveals. I'm out of my depth. Maybe it's not my bathing suit that makes men look. It must be my beauty. See, there you go. The sea, the sea, the sea. The sea as far as these eyes can see. I'm sick and tired of the sea. That's some real 7 out of 10 talk, or was it 7.7? I forget. Either way. It's some real too much water talk, that's for sure. Maybe this guy is that IGN reviewer. .8 out of 10, that's what it was. Bleh. Bored I am by the sea, but swim I must. I'm a born swimmer, that's what I am. Hi, sweetie, wait. We should battle, you and I. I'm gonna run out of PP for my electric attack. I did see they gave Brothership a 5 out of 10. Which honestly seems very unfair. But then again, what you really need to realize, it's not the outlet as a whole that assigns these scores. It's not just one person. It's specifically the reviewer that they had do the review. And that's why you can't just use one outlet for your reviews. You gotta find specific reviewers whose tastes you agree with and go with what they say rather than going with what an outlet says. Because sometimes the reviewer assigned to a game just isn't the target audience. You're tough in spite of the way you look. Did you see a guy over there who whines that he's bored of the sea? That's all talk. He's hopelessly in love with the sea. We'll work together as siblings to take you on. Couldn't win even though we worked together. The people of Pacific Log are together with the sea and Pokemon from the time they're born. You know how Pacific Log is a floating town? So wherever there's the sea, that's a part of Pacific Log. That is not how that works. That feel when you accidentally press A one time too many and then have to press B a bunch of times. The Sky Pillar? Oh, you must mean that tall tower a little further out. If you ask me, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to get up that high. Life at sea level in Pacific Log, that suits me fine. Okay, so the Sky Pillar, where is that relative to here? It is like right there, isn't it? Is it east or west? I think that's it. Like, that's the direction the guy was looking, right? And a swimmer over in that direction said it was nearby, so... we must have passed it. Because I was focusing on trainers and not on plot. Yeah, this is it. Oh boy, I am not looking forward to the mock bike shenanigans that are required in here. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. At least they reference it. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Garnet, let's be on our way. It's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Garnet, Rayquaza should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Sutopolis. I've got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. One of the cruelest things they ever did was put wild encounters in the Sky Pillar. Wow, what a hyper beam. Oh, we don't have to do the mock bike shenanigans yet. That's good. Those only come when we're coming back to actually try and capture Rayquaza. Congrats, your sandstorm has done nothing but waste our time. Okay, with Ninetales being level 40, we can officially remove its XP share. And give it to Laren, who is, sure, only 2 levels behind, but why the heck not? I mean, sure, Swellow needs it more, but honestly, we don't really need Swellow. Hey, guard, I am doing fine. Hope you are too. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. And so shall I. What a visual that was. Hey guys, quit it. Why is it still raining? Why isn't airlock working? There we go. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn has returned to its normal state. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless, to Pokémon. So the super ancient Pokémon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokémon's simple action puts everything right again, as if nothing had happened. It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. Garnet, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Satopolis, no, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. That hidden machine contains Waterfall. If you have the Rain Badge, a Pokémon that has learned that HM move can force its way up waterfalls. And where does one get the Rain Badge? You know, don't you? That's right, you have to beat the Satopolis gym leader. When you're all set to go, step through that door. I'm sure that you will be dazzled by my mentor's breathtakingly elegant battle style. Yo, how's it going, Champion-bound Garnet? Satopolis' gym leader, Juan, is a master of Water-type Pokemon. And to get to Juan, an icy floor will hamper your progress. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's all the advice that I have for you. The rest of the way, you have to go for it yourself. Okay, so it's a water gym with an ice floor. That's why I was thinking, wait, maybe it's ice? But no, it's a water gym. Anyway, the real secret here is on the lower floor there are trainers. Which means that while I could just one-shot this puzzle, I'm gonna throw it all away. The Pokémon Gym of the highest level in the Hoenn region. That's the Satopolis Gym. I could have shockwaved, but it wouldn't have KO'd. Neither did Psychic, but there's going to be a lot of water types here. We're going to need some Shockwave PP. What a high level you are. Yeah, Outlander. Unfortunately, none of the games have had gyms that do the Pokemon Origins balancing thing. Which is a shame, because it's a really good idea, and it would have been perfect for, I don't know, Paldea. Rather than being satisfied by being in a strong gym, I imagine training in other places will make you stronger. But above all, it looks more fun. Your grim look is so charming. I look grim? Oh dear, I went much too easy on you. You couldn't lay a finger on Juan, I'm sure. When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before you can say oops. I train my Pokemon together with Juan. Don't think I'm a pushover. I wonder if doing this as a double battle has cheated me out of XP. Whenever you see a double battle between with two trainers, and they each have 3 Pokemon, there's a chance that they could have had more than 3 Pokemon if you battled them alone. Headbutt the normal type. Feels so weird that Azurill is a normal type. Wow, that did way less than I expected. Nice double flinches, at least. Well, we're not flinching the Azurill this time, nor are we even KOing it. Let me guess, this here Pokefan's gonna have an Azumarill after this. Yeah, Outlander, it's not common, but there are cases where Pokemon with more than 3... where trainers with more than 3 Pokemon can get into a double battle. And when they do, it just lops off part of their team. It's always bothered me. There's a couple trainers like that in Gen 4 as well. I don't recall if they fixed it by Gen 5, but I'd imagine they probably did. Oops. I was beaten. I think you have potential. Why don't you stay and train with us? I wish I could forget about lost causes before I can manage an oops. So, I'm talking to these people not because I think that they have interesting things to say, but just to show, once again, how dented this one sprite's head is. Like, I know it's supposed to just be a hairstyle, but she's missing the back of her head. Like, see how far back this girl's hair goes? She's got basically the same hairstyle, but she's actually got the back of her head, too. And this girl, well, she's got the back of her head, and her hair also extends further back. Why is this one dented? And look, this girl, her hair's fine too. So is her head. It's just the one sprite with a dented head. You came all the way here, but you won't get to see Juan. Not if you lose to me, you won't. And here's your reminder that in the Japanese versions of Pokemon games, the last trainer class has a different name. It's Miniskirt. The class's name is Miniskirt. And like, it's actually the English word miniskirt. It's miniscato. So this would be Miniskirt Chrissy. You're strong. I was fooled by your cute looks. Incidentally, they are not the only trainer class named after their apparel in Japanese. The youngster class in Japanese is Tanpan Kozo, which is basically Shorts Kid. You might be good enough to avoid being wiped out in one hit by Juan. A graceful glide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting on that performance would be elegantly beautiful. Guard, you couldn't be more right about shorts there. They are comfy and easy to wear. Well, excuse me. I believe you're supposed to say princess after that. This is really obvious, but how strong you are as a trainer has nothing to do with how young or old you are. Yep. So, something that I don't think the Pokemon Company wants us to think about. Juan here, in this gym, has a basement full of women. That's got some implications, especially when you phrase it exactly like I did. The sight of Juan conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. I can battle with really rare Pokemon if you'd like. Yeah, I guess that is really rare in this game. In most games, but not all. Wow, it lived. Yeah, Outlander, it absolutely is the joke that all the women are just into him, and that's why it's only female trainers here. But yeah, just the fact they're in his basement, and also, yes, Guard, that his basement is a freezer, makes it very suspect, yes. It's the type of thing that's a funny joke on the surface, but when you think about it, gets a little weird. Wow, someone doesn't love their Feebas enough. Return did nothing. You've battled with more beauty than I could muster. Oh, there now. Did you have a good look at my Pokémon? I came to this gym because Juan praised me for my darling Pokémon. Oh, if only I'd met Juan years ago when I was younger and didn't have this dent in my head. The grace you bring to battle is fabulous. Oh, I'm so fortunate to have found Pokémon. I'll show you the sublime techniques I learned from our leader, Juan. Wow, such techniques. Please forgive me, Juan. Watch what happens if you crack all the floor tiles. I already did crack all the floor tiles except for one. I deliberately failed. I should teach you how harsh battles can be. We should have enough PP left to deal with Juan. Oh, you're strong. I'll tell you something good. If you want to reach Juan, you need to walk on each floor tile once. Already knew that. Let me ask you, did you know? I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokémon. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokémon and myself. And he opens with a love disc. Tell you what, we're going to open with a calm mind. It outspeeds us. But we didn't get confused, so it's all good. And there's the confusion, of course. Bet you if our Gardevoir was male, we would have also seen a tract. Oh, nice. The confusion mattered not at all. And now we've got a choice to make. Do we swap out to Shroomish, who probably still won't one-shot this thing? Or do we use Psychic and hope that a Calm Mind is enough? We already know my answer. Calm Mind is not quite enough, so we are taking an Earthquake. Not a fan, but he's using his Hyper Potion now, so at least there's that. But now if anything outspeeds our Gardevoir, we lose her, which kind of sucks. Celio. Not nearly as good as Spheal, but still not a terrible Pokemon. Ooh. Did not quite have enough juice on that Shockwave. So the question now is, will we see another Hyper Potion, or will this Mega Drain do it? We will see another Hyper Potion, of course. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Stun Spore. Ouch. So we're going to need that paralysis to actually do some work. Rip. I know this is a water type. I know this is the water gym. But this one in particular is also an ice type. And therefore, neutral damage on Flamethrower should be enough to take it out. Wow, really? Ninetales, do you suck? Or is Celio just that bulky? At least we got a full para. Ninetales, can you stop? Apparently no. All right, Celio can have thick fat. Thick fat would do it, yeah. Okay, I get it now. Why, yes, I am aware that Swellow is not the best choice against an ice type, but really should have used Fly, huh? Yep, really should have. Okay. This battle is not going nearly as well as I would have hoped. So, I think Laren here is probably our best time to use Laren. I would go for Metal Claw, but whatever's coming next probably isn't going to be weak to... Not going to be neutral damage from Steel. Which actually means I should have gone for Metal Claw, but then again, that would have been a risk. Kingdra. Okay, yep, Steel is not neutral damage on that. Do I Rock Tomb so that we can slow this thing down and give Swampert a better shot? Rock Tomb's accuracy is bad, but maybe it's good enough. And at least water isn't doing quadruple damage. It's just one-shotting anyway because Laren's special defense is terrible. Alright, Swampert versus Kingdra. Bit of a level gap here, and we are taking neutral damage from water. I don't like my chances, especially not after that double team. But, who knows? We can probably still pull this off. That was not as much damage as I would have liked to see. And we have basically no way of doing more. So this is just going to be Mud Shot and hope that we get enough hits to win. At least we outspeed the Kingdra now. Don't confuse. Good. I hope Juan doesn't. Oh, he's got rest on that thing. It is impossible for me to take care of it fast enough that rest doesn't become an issue. That is very bad news for me. If I could take it down in 3 hits, then rest wouldn't matter as much. But I absolutely cannot unless I get like 3 crits. And the chances of that are even lower now that it's got 3 double teams. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna win this. There's always a chance. Like, its damage output isn't that great, but when his attacking moves can either freeze or confuse me, basically one thing going wrong ruins my time. And this is gonna take a long time if he keeps rest. I'm gonna run out of mud shots before I run out of Kingdras. If I get a high roll... Never mind. So it looks like we can beat it with 4 mud shots if they all hit and it doesn't rest and we get some high rolls. And unless I score a crit, I think our chances are gone at this point. All right, we're boned. We're really boned. So I don't think the moves we have left really have the damage output for us to win here. And there it is. Let's give that another shot. So now we know what Kingdra is up to. And I think the winning strategy is going to be 2 Calm Minds on Gardevoir. 2 or more. Because if Gardevoir one-shot the Whiscash, she would have been able to stick around with a lot more health for the later Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure 2 Calm Minds on a Psychic on that Kingdra would have done pretty well for us. And thus we Calm Mind after a sweet kiss. Because of course it needed another way to confuse my Gardevoir. Of course Gardevoir needed to hurt herself. Let's do 3 Calm Minds. I don't know that anything on this team will be able to take a triple Calm-minded Psychic. And you know what? He used Hyper Potions last time. I'll use 1. Honestly, if I went in with Gardevoir at full health, then she would have been right about here at this point anyway. It's amazing what some extra Calm Minds can do. Turn a down-and-out brawl into a one-sided stomping. Ah, excellent. Very well. You are the winner. From you, I sense the brilliant shine of skill that will overcome all. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Perhaps I should make you a loan of my outfit. I don't know if it would look very good on May. Ha ha ha, I merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this, the Rain Badge. Having the Rain Badge shall assure you the full obedience of all your Pokémon to your every command. The Rain Badge also allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water. And so that you never forget the battle we shared, take this. The technical machine I handed you contains Water Pulse. In use, it will occasionally confuse the target with ultrasonic waves. The trainers who have gathered all the gym badges of Hoenn should make way to the ultimate destination, the Pokémon League. Travel to the easternmost reaches of Hoenn, to the island Evergrande. There you shall find the Pokémon League. Kind of rude to force us to fall down in order to leave the gym. Yow, you've beaten even one who was supposedly the best in all Hoenn. Okay, check out your trainer card. If you've gotten all the badges, you're set for the Pokemon League Challenge. Okay, I'm good. Gee, Guard, why would you like so much the act of seeing Gardevoir stomp a battle? I wonder, what could possibly be your motivation for enjoying that? Actually, wait, I need a Pokemon with Dive. Do I have anything that can learn Dive other than Swampert? I don't want to teach Swampert Dive. I need to go catch a new Pokemon, don't I? I know Ludicolo can learn Dive, but can Lotad? Or not Dive, Waterfall. I need Waterfall, not Dive. I am a fool. I don't think you need Dive in the Victory Road. Yeah, you don't. I can just go delete Dive and learn Waterfall on Swampert. We'll do that. And if I need Dive later, which, I mean, if I want to go for the Reggies, I will, but I'm still kind of undecided about whether I'll even do that, because it's not part of Ribbon Road. You don't need to do the Reggies. Maybe at some point, but I think the priority has to be on getting the ribbons before it's too late, you know? So, we are going to forget Dive and learn Waterfall. The Pokénav doesn't teach Waterfall. I think Moss Deep ends up being the fastest way to get to Evergrande as well. Yeah, Waterfall is decent for when Surf runs out, especially in single battles. The flinch chance is also appreciated. I can see it in your face. You want to challenge me. That is why I talk to you. A well-played match leaves me feeling refreshed and serene. Run in your bare feet. That will toughen up your soles. But you can't run in your bare feet. You need running shoes to run. How do you not know this, man? Ouch, I got a pebble under a toenail. This is what I do to people who beat me. I hope we can do this again. What you do to people who beat you is forcibly register yourself in their Pokénavs. Got it. Going barefoot feels great, but your running shoes are cool too. Okay, this is not yet Evergrande. Hey Max Power, what's up? I am making my way to Evergrande after having gotten all of the gym badges. There's no stronger trainer than I. I highly doubt that, sir. You'd think the strongest trainer in the world would have maybe a few more than 2 Pokemon? Wouldn't lead with something that's level 30 something? Max, I am going to continue streaming. I don't have any plans to stop other than, you know, for the day in about 20-ish minutes. But, like, I don't plan to give up streaming anytime soon. There probably is no stronger trainer than you. No, I highly doubt that I would be able to take a world championship, so wrong again, sir. Max Power, that thing on the right side of the screen is me shiny hunting in Pokemon Ultra Sun. You have to swim, cycle, and then run a marathon in a triathlon. It's a grueling race that consists of 3 events. And I'm trying to find a shiny Landorus. I've been trying to get all of the shiny Gen 5 legendaries. Though, admittedly, I'm going to go to other things once I'm done with them. And I do believe Landorus is the last Gen 5 legendary I have to get shiny. And if I don't find it in the next 20 minutes, I do believe it will be the longest shiny hunt on my channel so far. A Pokemon battle is grueling too. Well, I may as well make the best of this. I'd like a rematch sometime. Yes, Max, I am playing 2 games at once. I have to ride a bike next, but I'm about to throw in the towel. The sunlight seems to be more harsh in this area. You're looking awfully tough. I wonder if I can win. And thankfully playing 2 games at once when one of them is mostly just press the A button and then take 1 step forward isn't the hardest. Though I do occasionally mix up which buttons my fingers are on. Yeah, I'm gonna find it eventually, Max. I've already, like I said, I've already gotten all the other Gen 5 shiny, or legendaries shiny over the course of these Ribbon Road streams. So, like, it's just a matter of time. We'll get there. And if they announce the closure date of the Pokemon Bank servers, at that point I will probably just go on to RNG Manip before I run out of time. So, like, I am not at all worried about being unable to get the shiny Landorus. It's just a matter of whether I find it naturally or more calculatedly. But it's just a side distraction for these Pokemon games. I couldn't see very well because of the sun's glare. Ouch! I guess it was impossible to win. There are tough trainers galore around Evergrande. Do you think I may be out of my league? Yeah. I should go back soon. I need to reapply my sunscreen. So, fun fact about sunscreen application. When I was a child, at one point I went to a summer camp, and one of the days of that summer camp, they took us to a water park. Now, I had never been in charge of applying my own sunscreen, and this was the first time that I would be. And I knew that, well, you had to reapply sunscreen every once in a while. And my sunscreen said that it lasted for 6 hours. I didn't know what a hour was, but I was sure it said 6 hours. And my best guess as to what a hour was, well, it's a second, right? That's an amount of time that something would last. Like, I can't imagine sunscreen blocking the sun for that long. Not if it's something that you gotta put on your skin. Like, doesn't the light just get through it? Doesn't the sun get through it? I can see my skin. So yeah, it made sense. 6 hours meant 6 seconds. And so I started applying my sunscreen and then started walking towards one of the attractions at this water park, counting every step I took. Oh, it's been 6. Time to reapply my sunscreen. After like 5 or so applications, I realized, no, this is wrong. It cannot possibly be right. But yeah, young me was an idiot. Yeah, Outlander, I think I was 6 or 7 at the time. Well, like I said, Max, I learned that day that I must have been wrong. So my parents did not spend a fortune on sunscreen. And I think I used like half the bottle before realizing that no, this can't be right. Not even half. It probably would have been like a quarter of the bottle. Because like I said, I was really young and thus I was really small, which meant I probably didn't need that much to actually cover myself. Later, Max. Thanks for dropping by. I think what happened is after like the 4th or 5th application, I asked the nearest adult how long a hour was, and then got told that it's an hour, not a hour. And then I must have realized at that point, because I knew what an hour was. I didn't come all this way to lose now. That possibility doesn't exist. Well, Gardevoir's not much use against that. But I know someone who is. Deleting dive moved my mugshot. Well, Gardevoir would be good against this, but Swampert is too. Impossible. I lost? Yeah, guard, about the most mischievous thing I ever did. Ooh, we're getting aggron. About the most mischievous thing I ever did as a kid in preschool. One time when we were let outside for recess, I did not want to play outside. I wanted to read books. And so my cousin and I snuck back inside, climbed up onto the bunk bed, which for whatever reason that preschool kept books on the top bunk of a bunk bed. And we both climbed up onto the top bunk of that bunk bed and started reading the books that were up there. Whenever we finished reading a book, we dropped it on the floor. And when we were all out of books to read, we took a nap. And that was the most mischievous thing I ever did as a kid. I lost here. That means I lack the qualifications to become the champion. I just remembered I need to take the experience share off Aggron because Aggron is an Aggron. Swellow, it's your lucky day. Don't really need to get speed EVs for my Swellow, and thus we run from Zubats. Golbats, on the other hand, can still be worth taking down because they give measurable XP. But apparently I need to use Psychic on them to one-shot them. Kinda lame. And for the record, I have no memory of where I'm supposed to go for this victory road. I'm just kind of going in directions that feel like they could be right. Oh. This is the right direction. Hi, Garnet. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Garnet, losing to you that time made me stronger. But I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. Feels weird fighting Wally on the first floor. Aren't there multiple floors to this place? Isn't he supposed to be like right at the end? This feels wrong. And way too early. I see we're both setting up. But I do believe my setup makes me more dangerous to you than yours does you to me. Because Alteria's attack stat isn't super worth writing home about, whereas Gardevoir's special attack stat kind of is. And yeah, in Gen 6 I would be even more correct. But even right now I am still correct because Dragon Dance does not boost dragon attacks. So it doesn't matter that I am not immune to dragon attacks. Wow, it lived. Well, he's going to go ahead and use a healing item, which means I can just get a Calm Mind off for free and then one-shot the Altaria next. Oh, Wally's placement. Yeah, okay. That would make sense. Yeah. He is near the exit in Gen 6. Got it. And now Altaria's gone, and I doubt anything Wally has will stand up to a +3 Gardevoir. I mean, sure, he's got his own Gardevoir, which I can't do super effective damage to, but... Yes, I can. Though Thief isn't the strongest of all moves. Wow, his Delcatty lived? So hey, Feint Attack ain't gonna do much against a +3 special defense Gardevoir. Okay, Magneton is going to make me get rid of my boosts, I think. Yeah, I don't want to get Gardevoir paralyzed. So, Swampert time. Tri-attack. Not what I was expecting to see. Honestly, I was expecting a Thunder Wave. I also didn't expect Wally to have a Magneton to begin with. Okay, Roselia is not the type of thing Swampert wants to stay in on. I was gonna say not the biggest threat, but Swampert, I don't believe, can do super effective damage to it. And it can take quadruply effective damage, which we do not want. So at this point, let's just get a couple more Calm Minds, why don't we? Because Leech Seed, that's why. Okay, one Calm Mind will definitely be enough to get rid of this Roselia with a Psychic. And here comes Gardevoir. His is higher level than mine. But mine's got Calm Mind up already. His outspeeds mine. And Thief did not do as much as I would have liked to see. We're going to need to hit it 2, maybe 3 more times. And I don't know that we've got time to do that. So I'll probably have to swap off my Gardevoir before his goes down. is if I don't want to end up using a revive. Oh, never mind. We're good. My Gardevoir is better than his. Proven. Wow, Garnet, you are strong after all. I couldn't beat you today, Garnet, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. No, you will not, sir. Alright. As much as I would like to keep going, I think beating Wally is a decent place to stop. Let me just heal my Gardevoir before I forget. And we did not get a shiny Landorus, so I believe Landorus is now the longest running shiny hunt on this channel so far. Hooray. But thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. I will be back on Tuesday for more Pokemon Emerald. See you then, friends.